So this machine is a Shark Lift-Away, the 0M cleaner head. This is from, I believe it's 2019. Yep, 1/9/2019. So it's about 7 years old or so. We're gonna take a look at this thing. Definitely needs to be serviced. I don't have any filters for this, but I am gonna clean these filters out, and we'll definitely clean this out too. This thing kind of smells. I'm suspecting that we have a clog. Everything mostly looks good in here. This machine is a, where's the model number? ZU651. Except it's red. I don't think I've ever seen this particular one before. Sharks are not exactly great vacuums, but if you can get them cheap enough, they're okay for what they are. They're definitely not my favorite and not something I would recommend to most people, but we'll go ahead and look this thing over, see just what's going on with it. I can already tell you right now the brush roll needs to be serviced and cleaned up, so we can use this little tool right here for that. In fact, I think we'll do that first. Go ahead and just pull this off. And do I already see what's going on? You all should see that too. We got most likely a clog. So we're going to clear this clog out. What is nice about these nozzles compared to even newer Hoovers is you get an access point to get at this stuff. So we just move these to the unlock position. And then generally kind of pop it up just like that. And sure enough, we have a pretty gnarly clog. So that was relatively easy to clear that out when you have another vacuum, but normally you would have to get, you know, a pair of pliers or something to kind of get at this. But ostensibly there's probably nothing wrong with the rest of this machine. But we'll go ahead and get rid of the rest of this junk. What's really unfortunate about these brush rolls is you cannot remove them. And in the past, what I would do with other vacuums is remove the brush roll, take it over to my bench vac, or excuse me, take it over to my bench grinder, and pull everything off after I did this. Makes them look really nice. So whatever is left in here as far as, you know, fluff goes, it's going to be taken care of with the hair cutters here. Clearly this thing was overloaded somehow. They don't normally do that from what I've seen, but I guess they kind of do. Anything can be overloaded, unfortunately. So we'll lock this back down. I'm also going to take these wheels out because these are a problem point, and you just get a small flat screwdriver, kind of pry these out, and then at that point you can just remove the hair. This one doesn't have any rust on it, so we're just gonna put it back on. Sometimes these bars like to rust up, little axles. This one actually looks pretty good. Same for the other side. The other side doesn't look as bad. We'll go ahead and pull this one out too. What ends up happening with these little wheels I've seen over the years is that if you don't clean this debris out of them, they will actually wear out. And Shark, their infinite wisdom, will not supply you with other ones. You might be able to find new ones on Amazon, but those are going to be aftermarket. They're not going to be from Shark, so they may or may not work right. But thankfully, a lot of these Navigators, there is a lot of aftermarket support for them. That is one of the good things about them. They've been around so long that a lot of the overseas parts manufacturers have been able to make parts for these and allow people to keep them going. As I said, these things I would never spend, new money on one of these Sharks, but they can be had for about 150 bucks, sometimes cheaper than that on sale, and that's about the price point, as far as I'm concerned, is what they're worth at. These are leaps and bounds better than a lot of the cheap Hoovers and Bissells, and as far as a cleaner goes, they do clean really well, but you lose a lot of that part support, which that's kind of turning into a moot point now, because I'm starting to notice that Hoover, Bissell, and Eureka are going this way too, where they're not providing any replacement parts outside of, maybe filters, a hose or something like that. They're not going to provide, a new clear plastic cover or a new brush roll or, anything like that, or a switch. A lot of the now legacy manufacturers have slowly but surely been moving away from that, unfortunately. So let's get this down. I'm going to vacuum this out because this is pretty gross. A lot of hair. Go ahead and get this on the machine. But first, I'm going to go ahead and vacuum off both of these filters, and then we're going to wash them. So I haven't washed the filters yet, but they actually cleaned up really good with just a vacuum. I will wash them though, because I guarantee these things are going to smell as soon as I turn this thing on. All right, let's see how this thing works out. We're about to try it. Other possible issues this thing could have is the suction motor will work, but possibly the brush roll motor may not. That could be a switch issue at the top or a switch issue at the bottom. So we'll see. It is kind of a common issue with these Navigators. So that was a good fix. Suction's okay. It's already dirtied this thing up. That's all right. That's what it's supposed to do. Yeah, so like I said, these things aren't horrible. Typically, you know, you'll get 7 to 10 years out of them if you take care of them. Unfortunately, most people don't. By the time I do find a lot of these sharks, they're pretty well thrashed, but this one still sounds good. Not going to scrap it. This one will go into the donation pile. Stay tuned for more videos.